This is Jay, a man who loves games, a man who is struggling to like Super Mario Wonder. He just doesn't get it, and when he shares his opinion, the world will shut him down. Help people like Jay by donating £2 a month or by commenting on this video telling him how wrong he is. You could make a real difference. Thank you.
I don't like Super Mario Wonder.
Super Mario Wonder. Wonder what the hell went wrong. I have mixed feelings when it comes to the Mario games. On one hand, I can see the quality and consistency that Nintendo puts into each game. On the other, I'm constantly thinking, I'm bored. This feels like the last 2D Mario. When is Nintendo going to mix things up? I get it. I'm a Sonic fan who loves a franchise that is constantly inconsistent and quality can be laughable at times. And yet, why am I still enjoying myself? Why am I more engaged despite one franchise having issues and one not so much? Maybe it's because I did not grow up with Nintendo and didn't play Mario till I was older. Or perhaps I just prefer the fast gameplay of Sonic the Hedgehog. Either way, a new Mario game gets released and you know it's likely to do well. I mean, come on, it's Mario. But Game of the Year? Really? I don't know about that. I tell ya, Final Fantasy 16 got snubbed. Everyone talks about how great Super Mario Wonder is, and I'm just here like, am I the only one who thinks this way? Don't get me wrong, I want to enjoy a Mario game. That's why I decided to pick this game up. I figured with the whole theme that this could be it. This could be the game. Would it change my mind? Would Mario actually beat Sonic for me? The short answer?
Now here's the long answer.
Let me share my thoughts on the gimmick of this game, the Wonder Flower. Mario and friends visit the Flower Kingdom, where they are introduced to the Wonder Flower. Strange things happen when someone touches it, which is the entire premise of the game. Bowser takes a Wonder Flower, which merges him into a flying castle. Using his newfound power, he takes over the land you will be exploring. Okay, sure, Mario doesn't exactly have deep, interesting stories, but clearly the Wonder Flower is what they are going for here to try and shake things up for the game. You find one on a stage, and as expected, weird things start to happen. It could cause a herd of balls to appear that carry you throughout the stage, to flipping the water upside down, to completely different gameplay styles. I actually like the idea. It actually makes Mario levels more engaging. It stops me from falling asleep partway through the level. Whoa, oh shit, something interesting is happening. Sometimes these Wonder Flowers really flip the game on its head. Other times, it's nothing crazy. Not enough to feel like this level is now being played differently. I think they possibly have a good idea going on here. It just needs refining. It's probably why people are enjoying this game so much, because of what the Wonder Flower gimmick brings. It's not perfect, it doesn't always hit, but I appreciate it when it does. This all sounds fairly positive so far, right? Well, it's time to wrap up. The graphics in this game are great, colourful and detailed. All of the characters are super expressive and well animated. Music is catchy, which you'd probably expect from Mario games. The quality is absolutely there. It's just not doing it for me. The Wonder Flower doesn't save the game for me. I wish it does, believe me. But it still feels like a Mario game, and I think that's just a me problem. You play your typical Mario level, you reach the end goalpost, these guys are just the Toads, the Wonder Seeds just replace your collectible, rinse and repeat till you get to Bowser Jr. I need more! When I got to one of the worlds, I had already expected the same thing. Bowser Jr. would be waiting for me, but he wasn't. Oh shit, is Mario Wonder throwing me for a loop? Not really, they just don't have him appear on every world. What I don't understand is, why don't they just give us completely unique bosses for each area? You gotta admit, at least Sonic gets that right. It does not matter how good a game looks, how great the OST sounds, the quality, or even how good it controls, if I'm still bored. These things help, of course, but I need to be engaged. I almost believe that I get more out of this game playing with friends or family. But as a single player experience, Mario still isn't winning for me. What I'm about to talk about is most likely a me problem. Mario games have never been difficult. It's almost like it's a franchise made for kids. But one of my main issues is that it feels too easy. As in, even easier than usual. Did Mario really need this? I mean, the bosses were always a joke, but man, the final boss? Let's not forget, Nintendo can't seem to let go of the floating head and two hands boss fights. Bowser is laughable. Not badly designed per se, just too easy for a final boss. The game should get progressively more difficult, but it feels inconsistent. Some stages feel a bit tricky, whereas one feels like on the same basis of another 3 worlds ago. Making it harder would personally help my enjoyment. I'm not asking for ridiculous spikes in difficulty, it is a kids game after all, but it shouldn't be a problem. They've been making these games for years. I mean, they even give you characters like the Yoshi who don't get hurt, making this easy game even easier. I want to move on to the power-ups and abilities. I think you know the obvious one. It was everywhere when the first trailer was announced. The elephant power-up. You literally become an elephant. You use your trunk to hit enemies and break blocks, as well as absorbing water to shoot on objects. Okay, sure, this is a crazy looking power-up, which I can see going with the crazy Wonder Power theme, and clearly the internet loves it. Listen, I ain't judging. Fine, relatively okay. Then we get bubbles. I mean, they're bubbles. The drill power up. At least it has an interesting feature to not just burrow into the ground, but into the ceilings. Never saw it that much though. And then we get to the badges. Equip these badges you can earn or buy at a shop that have different effects. This idea is fine, but here's the issue. Some of these abilities feel too similar. Here's a jump badge, here's a slightly different one, here's a different one. It feels somewhat redundant. I know you don't need them per se, but sometimes it felt like the only time they were useful were these specific courses you have to use them in. I never personally felt like these helped or that I even needed it, outside of maybe the sensor if you have a hard time finding collectibles. What's with this badge? Invisibility? Okay, it sounds like it would be good on paper, right? The enemies can't see you. But neither can I? How the hell can you play a game like this when I can't even see where the hell I am, where I'm going? No. Badges they're just there. They feel like they're not really needed. But hey, if you needed it, fine. But for me, I didn't. Too many characters. And people complain about the Sonic franchise with too many characters. Look at this. Though I will give one praise. Shoutouts to the best princess being in a main Mario game, Princess Daisy. Everybody gets one, Mario Wonder. Everybody gets one. Did we really need all of these Yoshis? Can't you just like pick the green one and then swap the colors? Seems a bit unnecessary. I gotta talk about the control setup here. Why is the jump button only mapped to either B or A? Why can't I remap the regular jump to the other shoulder buttons? Both of them do the spin jump, so why can't I just replace one for the other? No matter what I did, it felt awkward to run and jump in this game. I mean, check out this stage. It sucks. You have to time your wall jump to the music and it gets harder the further you progress. This would be fine if it weren't for the button mapping. I had to play the game like this. I just couldn't do it any other way because I can't change where the bloody jump button is. Also, I want to be able to run, jump, and use my power up. Seems reasonable. and yet running and attack are on the same button. Once again, a separate button would do wonders. Ha! I don't want to always stop to use my power up. I'm a Sonic fan, come on, let's go go go! This could be easily mitigated. Listen, I played the old 3D Sonics, did we not learn from those? Someone tell these flowers to shut the hell up. Another strange gimmick to go with this theme, I guess. Talking flowers, yes, cause that's a good idea. Let's comment on this level, or let's be condescending and tell me that I might have missed something. I don't need someone commenting through these stages.
Got the place all to myself. It's kinda lonely.
I don't give a damn if you're lonely. Some levels are worse than others. Where's my turn the stupid flower of button? Leave me alone. Stop following me. Can I just get rid of them, please? Just end their existence. What about these guys? Asking me to pay them to open the way? I'll be here with only blah blah. Give me something so I can suddenly feel motivated to do the thing to help you. This gets obnoxious in the lava world. They're everywhere. I didn't know Moneybags from Spyro was in this game. Hey, I'm the guy saving your asses here. Damn, I didn't know I'd be exploring Golden Piss Zone. I didn't know I'd be swimming in piss either. Wow, that's just abuse to hippos, man. I thought Mario was better than this. Ha, who am I kidding? A game about an Italian plumber who eats magic mushrooms that give him powers. And now if that wasn't bad enough, he's now high on flowers. Mate, I have become what I ate. You know this franchise is doomed, and I'll tell you why. When they replaced the voice of Mario, Charles Martinet. Okay, I've said my piece. I can admit that Super Mario Wonder is just not for me. It was fine. He wasn't going to win anyway. I'm a Sonic fan. I sold my soul to that blue bastard years ago. I want to feel what Mario fans feel, and I just didn't. Which really sucks as someone whose favourite genre is literally platformers.
If Mario wins, I'm gonna cry.